So, if you've arrived at this video, you're ready for global domination! But seriously, the global event editor is really powerful part of Adventure Creator, which lots of people either don't know about or, like me, have completely forgotten about. But it's a really powerful way to speed up a lot of global tasks across the whole of your game. So in this video, I'm going to go through that, where to find it, how to use it, and show you 3 really good examples of where it becomes really powerful. So without further ado, we're going to jump into the video. Before we do, one massive favour to ask. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment under this video if it's been helpful to you, or if any of the other tutorials or 20 odd live streams that I've done now have been helpful to you, then please leave a like, please leave a comment. It really helps. So let's get into it. So here we are in Unity. I'm using Unity version 6.2, but that doesn't matter so much. What you want to check is what version of Adventure Creator you've got installed. So to do that, first of all, go up to the Adventure Creator menu at the top here, and then go down to About, and just check this version number. So it was in version 1.78 that the Global Events Editor got added. So you need to be at least 1.78 to have this feature. It's something which a lot of people don't know about or have forgotten about, including myself. So go to Adventure Creator, go down to Editors, and it should be there, Events Editor. So here it is, the global events. What this lets you do is there are loads of events that are going on in the background of Adventure Creator as standard. Things like when you change scene, when you open the inventory, when you add an object to the inventory, all these events that happen. And what you can do is tie your own scripts or your own action lists to whenever that event happens, which gives you global control across lots of different things. So I'm going to give you a couple of different examples. We'll start off and just have a look at the events list. The way that you do this, when you open it up, there'll probably only be one there that says apply graphics options or something at the top, which is built in. These are 2 which I've added. So we're going to add a new one just as a quick example. I'm going to add something for whenever a hotspot is selected. And you can see this list, there's absolutely loads for whenever you switch a camera, when a character, you point and click with a character, when you change the player, if you add a container. There's so many different things you can look at here. When you change scene, there's loads of things to look at. But this particular example, when I select a hotspot, so I mouse over a hotspot or anything, I can then kind of not interrupt so much, but as that happens, I can do anything else that I want throughout the whole of the game just by setting up one action. So I'm going to go hotspot, select, and I'm going to click the little plus next to it, and it'll add a new global event here. You can give it a label if you like. So whenever I hover a hotspot, and that's just so that it gives it a title there. If you've followed the live streams, you can tell I'm type too quickly and don't often spell things right. So you do that, it basically is telling you whenever a hotspot is selected, and you can then specify here an action list to trigger whenever a hotspot is selected. So I'm just going to click the plus. It'll automatically create one for me, and you'll see it just flashed up down there, and it just dumps it in the root of your project. So that on hotspot select now, you can either double click it here or click the little edit button to bring up your editor. So this action list is now going to get run whenever we hover over any hotspot. So just to demonstrate it working, I'm just going to have an action that plays a sound. So we're just going to play a one shot. I'm going to choose an audio clip, this little pop, that nice loud pop, there we go. It'll be very annoying, but what's going to happen now is that whenever you hover over a hotspot, it's going to run that action list. So if I just click play and start hovering over things, you can hear that little pop, every single hotspot. So annoying, you maybe don't want that particular sound, but I haven't had to affect like the hundreds of hotspots in the game. We've now kind of hooked into that event whenever it happens. So you can specify specifics about what you're doing with that hotspot. In this example, you could even have your own custom script that's run that could change the graphics or animate something or change the color of something. So you can kind of fundamentally grab these events and apply extra things to them. So that's just one example. That's quite annoying, that popping noise. I get that. You can delete these at any point. You can just click the little cog and delete that particular global action. Just have a look at the couple of things I've done here. So this is closing the inventory on a scene change. I'll just pop this into non-maximized mode. What this does is I've set it up so that whenever we change scene, so I found that by going down to scene change. So you can go after or before a scene change, you can hook into that at any point. So this one I created a little action list for that just did one thing. It just turns off the inventory. So if the inventory is open and the player's left it open and they move to another scene, it just closes the inventory. Super simple, but really handy. And I haven't had to put in actions for each scene. So if I've got his inventory open and I wander off into this next scene, it'll automatically close down the inventory. So it's closed when we get to here. I could do the same and hook that into hovering over a hotspot, or clicking a hotspot, or clicking to walk, close the inventory. The other one that I've got there is when I add anything to the inventory. So I found this on inventory add. You can also do that with combining or hovering items. So whenever I add any item to the inventory, and you can even set a specific inventory item there as well, that you can run a particular action. So all I'm doing here is a little noise. Again, it's just helping me with sound effects. So let's have a look at that little whoosh sound. So you can basically, whenever you pick something up, any items added, what I'm doing is playing that little whoosh sound and then turning on the inventory. So I'd need to pick something up, wouldn't I? Let's see if I've got something that I can pick up easily. This car aerial here, so let's grab that. So he talks a little bit. There you go, it opened the inventory, it made the noise, and it put the coat hanger in. So it means every time I add something to the inventory, I don't have to think about triggering the sound, opening the inventory and things like that. It's all done automatically by that global editor. So hopefully that gives you a really quick overview of just how powerful that editor can be. If you found that useful, then please leave me a like, leave me a comment. If you've got any questions about that, please ask in the comments. Really appreciate people subscribing and following along with the channel. I hope to see you on another live stream at some point, usually Sunday nights about 7:30 UK time. Thanks for listening, really appreciate it. Good luck with your games, and over and out.